Hey y'all, let's do a reading. I just finished with a kind of weird reading, pick a card reading, and while I won't really talk about it, it did surprise me quite a bit, and I kind of just need to wash that energy off. So I want to do a love reading for you all right now. We've got the bottom card as the Six of Wands. That's kind of cool. We're going to be drawing multiple pulls here to kind of get a full picture of what's happening. Interesting. We're going to do 5 cards here. Yes. And then I'm going to pull bottom cards. Not bottom cards, but hold on just a moment, please. Interesting. So you can all see this. That's the world. The wheel and the world look kind of similar in the light seers. So what did I pull? On the bottom card was the Six of Wands. The Ace of Swords was pulled. The Three of Swords was pulled. A reversed world card. The Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. There's something very juicy coming in here. Very juicy. Hold on, we're going to do 3 more. We're going to do a bit of a pyramid read, but not really. Yeah, something very interesting and cool. And I think you're going to think it's interesting and cool also, but there's layers to it. It's complicated. Like you might initially either like or not like this person, and then your desire changes. So if you meet this person, I think for most of you this is a new person. If you meet this person and at first or maybe you've been sort of acquaintances with this person for a while, but you never really got to know them, and you're going to get to know them. And then you're going to like them or you're going to not like them. And then the tables will sort of turn and you'll be like, maybe I do like this person, or I don't like this person. And it's nothing they even say. It's just something about the energy, the vibe they give off. I think that's going to kind of intrigue you. You sick bastard. No, I'm kidding. I would be the same way. Okay, so, okay, cool. You got something spicy coming around. Okay. Bottom card here is the Four of Swords. Let's just do 3 cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Magician. The reverse Five of Cups. Let's just bring it all together with one more card. It's not going to be able to show on the screen, but let's get one more card here. Oh, that was quick. Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands, and our Bring It All Together card is the Nine of Swords. Wow. The only deck I can think of to clarify this is the Santa Muerte. The Santa Muerte deck is the one. Okay, so listen. Yes, it intrigues you. There's no deception. There's no lies. There's no, like, I feel like you both meet each other at a very real place for you at the moment. Like, neither of you is putting up a front. Neither of you is being insincere. It's like you're really both trying your best, but they change their mind about you, you change your mind about them. However it works out, it looks like it might end up in heartbreak for sure. However, I think that actually allows you to heal that little piece of yourself that was left unhealed from the last situation. Let's see. What do I want to pull on? I'm not going to pull on everything, but I do want to pull on the Knight of Cups, as I think y'all want me to. Let's pull on the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? I mean, she always likes to spit them out. Okay, the Nine of Swords again. You might have the tendency to torture yourself a little bit about this situation. Don't do it. It's not worth the torture. This connection has a chance to heal you. Have no expectations. I mean, that's another thing that I'll say is that, especially when it's like a new year and there's new hope and new ideas and new love in the air and springtime's coming and all that. Sometimes we can like have expectation. Well, it's most of the time all y'all have these expectations where it's like, oh my goodness, like they check all the boxes. I could see myself being with them, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's only the third date. Like, let's slow down a little bit. Be careful of the expectations, because you don't want to end up in a place where you're torturing yourself over this connection. I do see it as a very, very deep connection. Very, like, if you're the type that believes in past life connections and partnerships that span beyond time and connections like that, then this is one of them. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom for the Knight of Cups. We also have the Tower and the Magician coming back and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that it's interesting because there's such a weird split. There's such a dynamic here. And so I can't really suss out if it's you or if it's them. But one of you really changes maybe both of you. Maybe you both really like each other. And then one of you is like, oh, I don't know, I'm repulsed suddenly. And then the other one's like, they're still loving you. And then it switches. And then it's just this very seesaw-y, weird situation that I'm picking up. And I think that one or both of you will hold on to either the connection or your like isolated independent life really hard. And universe, god damn it, I can't tell whether you're holding on to it because you've had this epiphany, or you have this epiphany and then you stop holding on to it, because it's completely unclear. I think there's a lot of variables. I don't know how many people are going to watch this. There's a lot of variables. Obviously, we can't all be the same at the same way. This is another great opportunity for me to remind you that no tarot card reading comes out of a vacuum. As we pull for the reversal of the Five of Cups, no tarot card reading comes out of a vacuum, and every single tarot card reading from the beginning of time has been influenced by both the reader and the time in which it's pulled. So take it with a grain of salt. Take whatever resonates with you. This could be now. This could be past. This could be in the future. It could last a day, a month, a lifetime. We don't know. Wheel of Fortune. That's ironic. Oh. Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's really time for you to heal this last little bit of pain and suffering and wounding that you've had from the past. There's more though. There's more. I think it might be too that if you change your perspective and you're able to look at this incoming situation, this incoming connection as part of your path rather than, oh, I've met the one, right? So take a step back. Anytime in the future, if you're watching this and it's resonating, then please keep in mind, if you've recently met or if you meet in the near future someone who immediately clicks and you think, oh my God, this is the one, I met the one, look at them, oh my gosh, and it makes you stumble and it makes you rethink your text messages and it makes you, sort of make sure that you look good in public all the time if you're going to run into them, like, be careful. In your expectation. Be careful in your expectation. Don't go overboard thinking that this is the one. Oh, finally, I've met my one and now I can go off and live happily ever after and I can get off the apps and this is really amazing. Even if they say that shit, okay? This is part of your path. This is part of your path. They are really important. You might even grow to love them in the time that you're with them. Whew. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you won't. The Six of Cups is on the bottom for the Three of Swords. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Cups. Yeah. Don't go into thinking these grand thoughts about this person coming to save you from your singleness, about this person being the one, about this person finally. I knew 2025 was going to be my year. I knew it. Look at who I met. And you're showing their picture to everybody and you're making a big deal out of it and you're making plans and you're looking at houses online that you can move in together. I'm not saying this person isn't amazing and wonderful. It's just whoever this connection is and you, this is not long term. This is a lesson. It could be a week. It could last years. But don't let it last past its expiration date. Every relationship has an expiration date. It could be a day. It could be lifetimes. This one, it's going to be so tempting. And you're going to get so, what's the word? Twitter-pated. You're going to get so Twitter-pated. Especially if this is a person you meet soon and then it sort of flows into springtime and you're like in love and in lust and doing things and getting involved and suddenly all the focus of your life turns to this other person. Just be careful with those expectations. That's all. Think about what this person is really here to help you do, and that is to heal. This isn't for everybody, but this situation will happen to almost everybody in their lifetimes, if they're lucky. So it might not happen now. It might happen in years for you. Let's pull on the world. There's so much. There's so many layers in this energy, you know, and there's also such a just a breath of fresh air and a realistic optimism. Like, hey, you know, like, let me just put this into perspective for you, okay? Just real quick here. You say, Rose, you've told me that I'm going to meet an amazing person. There's nothing wrong with them, but they're only going to be in my life for a short amount of time, and it's only to help me heal a heart that someone else broke. And if I get any kind of expectations, then I'm going to be heartbroken after it. Listen, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But do you know what a fucking blessing it is to have a really amazing person come into your life and help you with this process? We need relationships to evolve on an emotional and spiritual level. We need those relationships. Do you know not everybody gets to get this? How fucking lucky you are for this? You know, you could look at the negative aspects of it, sure. And I'm afraid that that's what some people do, is if you give them a coin with two sides, they look at it and they say, oh my gosh, one of the sides of those coins looks terrible. That's tails. Oh, that's ugly. Why aren't both sides of the coin the same? You know, there's two sides of a coin. And if you are blessed enough to see the coin for a coin, and you understand that not everybody has a coin, then you'll take the flip side, you'll take the tail side, and say, you know what? I still have a coin. You know what? I still get to meet this amazing person who's coming into my life to help me. You know what? I get to have this expectation, and I get to think about it and ruminate over it and decide that, you know what, I recognize this person is in my life to help me, and I don't have to go full tilt into daydreaming about our future and have all these wild expectations that have no basis yet. Okay? You're very lucky to have this position. You're very lucky for so many things in your life. I can see it here. You have so many amazing gifts and blessings in this life. So you can look at it negatively if you want. I'm just showing you both sides of the coin. You still have a fucking coin. If you want to fixate on the fact that I told you there was a flip side, go right ahead. But I don't choose to live like that. I think that you have an incredible soul evolving connection. That's good. You know, and I'm sorry if I didn't put it in the way that you want me to put it in. But with me, you've kind of got to figure things out, how they resonate with you. Let's pull on the world. It's a wonderful thing to have one coin. Gain perspective with one coin. This rant was brought to you by the Lover's card. We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups. Abso-freaking-lutely. I mean, can I get any more literal? This person is going to kind of turn your world upside down. I know that's very cheap and easy for me to say, but it's kind of true. This person's going to turn your world upside down, shake up the bits like a snow globe. Make sure you're not stagnant. Make sure there's nothing toxic left from the previous relationship. Clear up that water and leave you in such a better place. So, yes, this was a love reading. We have a healer coming to you. A healer, a magician with all the tools. It won't always be kind. It won't always make you feel good. It won't always look good necessarily, and you might not always like them. But I think eventually you'll recognize the very serious and positive impact that they're going to have in your life overall. Okay? The Lovers. The Eight of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. And the Ace of Cups. It's going to replace your burdens with love. The burdens that you have now every day, the chips on your shoulders, the heavy weights that you carry from past relationships, past trauma, it's going to turn it into love. But you've got to let it happen in the way that you know is transitory. And don't go building it up into something that it might not be. That's your reading. How fun. How fun. I love y'all. And I hope that you were helped some way by this. I really do. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. If this is your first reading and you made it till the end, oh my gosh. It's a lot. We get deep here. We get real deep, and I don't hold any punches, and I don't candy coat anything. So, if you ever, if you want a bowl of cherries, this isn't the right place to come. Thanks, y'all.